Alex here, outside the Etihad, Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
We're back, baby. 2 wins in a row. It feels really good. And the best thing about it is that we actually deserve this. There's a amount of games this season where we deserved something and got possibly the minimal thing we deserved. This feels nice for once to see the effort that we put in, get the required output and get the actual 3 points for once. Because you look at games like Everton, even Chelsea to an extent, we were the better team for all these games. We didn't get the points that we deserved. And today, we did. It was a performance full of intensity, really effort. The players were up for it. And you can't really question the desire after a display of that. And it just feels so nice to be here outside the Etihad celebrating a victory. It's good.
It's a nice change, isn't it? I
was
starting to forget what winning feels like. We've got a long way to go. We were talking about, everyone's talked about the second half being better than the first half. What was it that changed?
I mean, it was just more intensity. I don't really subscribe to the idea that we were that bad in the first half. I mean, we had a big chance. They had a big chance. They scored theirs. We were a little bit laboured, but I don't think we were awful. We weren't like incredibly sloppy. We weren't giving away loads of chances. We were just a bit slow and a bit not on it. And whatever was said at half time, the players came out really pumped up. They were fiery. They were going at Arsenal right from the kick-off at half time. And it was good because it was that intensity, that upping the pace. You need that. You can keep the ball as much as you want, but you need that drive, that zip, and that desire in the play. And that was the difference. Arsenal, this team that is on fire, they've only lost twice all season. Obviously, they lost against Everton the other day. But this was the team that was meant to take us apart today because we had players missing in key positions. But that shows what you can do when you've got a great mind planning stuff. And it worked today.
John Stones didn't play against Watford. We kept a clean sheet. We were okay today without him going back. Maybe is he the problem?
No, I don't think it's that simple as that. I think it just worked last time, so you play what works. And because it worked last time, the defence was solid against Watford, you don't break it up. Sometimes consistency is what you needed. And Pep knows himself, maybe has changed it around too much. Stones will be back. He's a young lad at a new club. He had a great start to the season. He's out of form now. So when a player's out of form, you keep him out of the team. As simple as that until they get their head back. He'll be back in the team again soon, probably even in the next game. And it'll be deserved when he comes back in. But I don't think he was a problem at all in general. I don't think the idea was wrong to do it, and it was justified today. And he'll be back better than ever. I'm sure he will.
Leroy Sané.
He's a good player, isn't he? He could catch pigeons, that boy. He's a lightning quick. The best thing about it is when he scored that goal, you can see him visibly growing in confidence. And today we got from our wingers exactly what the big teams get. You look at the Barca's, the Bayerns of the world, they've all got these wide players who cut in and score goals. And they both did that today. What are you laughing at?
I just can't get over he could catch pigeons, that boy.
He could, he's there. He's off Wile E. Coyote style, chasing stuff over a hill. I don't know what I'm on about now.
I think you're right, though. He's rapping. He gives us something else.
Yeah, he does indeed, and Sterling and him did the job today, and it was just great to see them both justifying the money spent on them to an extent, because they are young still, they're very young, they're both big game players as well potentially, and I really like the desire. Raheem in particular, he ran his little arse off today, he really did, and that does make a difference. It does. He's got heart, that kid, and I appreciate that massively.
This puts us now 6 points behind Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, it's a mountain to climb, but is it a mountain we can climb?
Of course. I think that you'd be naive to rule any team over being 6 points behind with like 20 odd games left. Never mind, we've seen it before. We've famously done it before. Chelsea aren't perfect. They will concede goals. They will at some point drop points. But to me, this is genuinely a season of transition. I think the truth lies somewhere in between. We are not the old powering first 10 games team. We are not also the team that's struggled recently. We're somewhere in between. We are a good team going through a period of transition. I wish we weren't doing that under Guardiola. I wish we had the assets right in place for him to use now, but it is what it is. Whatever happened in the previous years, it isn't Guardiola's fault. We've still basically got the same defence as last season. The defence has struggled. To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0.
To
the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0. Do you know about singing when you're winning? They did play that today, Arsenal, didn't they? They know how to sing it. I've got to say, Arsenal fans are very quiet after winning 1-1. I would expect a little bit more from their fans, given how vocal they are.
It's just when an Arsenal fan starts getting cocky, you know it'll end up bad for them.
It always does. We know what it feels like. They do. You just learn from your lessons. Bit of humility goes a long way. I'm showing none now. It's great.
So that's what we've learned, guys, is that don't be an Arsenal fan. And this is the moral of the story.
Hey.
This is BlueMoonRisingTV. Subscribe below.